Chariot. Something about someone moving forward from a situation, walking away, or something like that. Queen of Pentacles. Hangman. Opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Cups. King of Wands. Apathy. Someone could have sacrificed an opportunity to be in a partnership with someone. King of Wands. Something about someone's vision. Somebody having a vision about something. Someone could be having to confront the truth when it comes to some sort of foolish mannerism. Rise and shine, like wake up and smell the coffee. Something about foolish mannerism. You know, somebody needs to wake up to something in regards to whatever some foolish mannerism is. Something about a sacrifice. Because somebody knows something here. Something about a seance. Wake up to a seance. Cough. Unassuming. Artistic. Not all advice is good advice. convinced believer. Somebody could be having to cough something up when it comes to a sacrifice here, because they feel like a sacrifice that they feel like someone is unassuming about. Something about they feel like someone is unassuming about some sort of opportunity when it comes to some sort of partnership or some sort of creative, artistic opportunity in regards to a partnership or something like that. Not all advice is good advice. Eyes are watching, caution. Somebody could have a cough, somebody could be sick. But this could be a player who wanted to sacrifice someone that they felt like was unassuming or something like that, about some sort of opportunity, artistic. Not all advice is good advice, so something about a partnership, man. Yeah, there's some sort of progress where somebody's gonna have to cough something up here about a sacrifice or something like that. This is what it seems like. I seen the Chariot, so this could have something to do with, the law or something, but some sort of progress. Somebody was trying to sacrifice someone who they feel like was unassuming here about their intelligence, healthy choices. They felt like somebody was unassuming about some sort of healthy choices or something like that. Spending, moderation. Shelter from the storm, sleep, safe place to rest, recover, place you feel in control, property domain. So somebody feeling some sort of opportunity here, somebody doing something in moderation or something like that. Some sort of progress. I don't know who has a cough here. It could be a Queen of Pentacles, Mother figure, or something like that. Somebody could be having to look at something from a different perspective because of someone feels unassuming that someone would do something in moderation, or somebody feels like unassuming about somebody's intelligence or something like that. Unassuming about somebody conserving something here in regards to an opportunity or artistic, something like that. About a safe place to rest, control property domain. Not all advice is good advice here when it comes to a partnership. Somebody needs to have the ability to devote themselves to their own path when it comes to being happy, loyal, and faithful friend, devoted here. Like somebody needs to have their own, ability to devote themselves to what makes them happy, and not all advice is good advice when it comes to that. Something about an opportunity in a house, shelter from the storm, artistic. Somebody needs to know who to trust or to be loyal to themselves first and foremost. Somebody could be a convinced believer about someone being harmless, friendly, green flags. They can't grasp something yet, but they could be a convinced believer here about somebody being, you know, healthy choices, or about somebody's artistic abilities. They know somebody felt like somebody was a sacrifice because they were unassuming or something like that. This is what somebody felt like. Somebody could have a cough. New love could be having some words for somebody about some progress or something like that. Yeah, about the truth. The truth about how somebody looks at something from a different perspective, who they felt like was unassuming or something like that. About somebody's healthy choices, about somebody being like abundant, you know, artistic, whichever way this was. Like somebody was trying to keep certain things a secret about someone here that they were trying to sacrifice or something like that. There's some sort of progress in the situation though, so whatever somebody was trying to keep a secret, is the progress is that it's coming, it's being somebody at least has a vision about this. There's somebody who is a convinced believer about something here that was being kept hidden or something like that. Could be a fire sign. Could be could be an older man and an older woman, or it could be just a fire sign and a earth sign. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody knows that a secret about a high priestess energy here, about someone being tapped in, about someone being very spiritual and whatnot. There's definitely some closure to a situation when it comes to a major betrayal, some sort of deception. Definitely a lot of words were spoken about a situation which was a lot of deception here, a major betrayal to some sort of partnership, or to some sort of I don't know, some sort of opportunity that somebody was taking some type of bad advice about or something like that. Somebody took some bad advice when it comes to partnership or opportunity, something about artistic. But somebody's a convinced believer about something here. Somebody needs to devote themselves to their path, be happy, loyal, faithful, devoted. Something about an opportunity in the house or something like that. There was some sort of deception. Somebody was trying to keep something secret about somebody's progress. So that they could be able to sacrifice someone who they felt like was unassuming. Even though this person is a high priestess, you know, tapped in, spiritual. They were trying to deceive this person when it comes to some type of opportunity. So, take what resonates. Some type of balance taking place. Somebody was trying to deceive somebody in regards to an opportunity. Somebody was juggling someone in a relationship or a partnership or something like that. Money. person, place, or thing. All of the above. Somebody was definitely trying to deceive somebody in regards to an opportunity, partnership, something about a house. They were trying to they took some bad advice about what to be loyal to or devoted to. And there's some sort of balance taking place in regards to a partnership that was deceived or something like that, juggled, betrayed in some type of way. Because there's somebody curious about someone here. Page of Cups. Somebody wanting to, somebody's curious about someone here. They could have mixed emotions about a situation. Somebody's indifferent about a situation or something about someone's courage here. Not all advice is good advice. Someone who was indifferent about someone's situation here, about someone's courage. Could have gave someone some advice or something like that. Someone who was happy, loyal, or someone who was pretending not to care about somebody's loyalty or about somebody's path or something like that. Somebody's got some courage or convinced believer. Somebody's courage has convinced somebody about a situation or something like that. So take what resonates, but yeah, that's the energy. 5 could be significant. 6 could be significant. 5 or 6. 2. Could have been a dynamic of 6 people. That were deceiving somebody or that got deceived or that two of these people could be getting some sort of balance out of a situation. The other 4 could be like apathetic about a situation. They could be giving or getting bad advice for these people. Or if there's 6 people here, 4 of these people are still apathetic or something. Somebody could be getting cut off. Or some sort of plan could be getting cut off when it comes to a sacrifice or something like that. Some sort of balance is coming to a situation where somebody could have deceived somebody about a home or something like that. But yeah, take what resonates. But somebody could be traveling. Convinced believer. There's a high priestess in the mix, just chilling, looking at all this, looking at the moon. Definitely making progress. Looking at all this deception, but balance will ultimately be brought to the situation. So, healthy choices, intelligence, moderation. All right, see y'all later.